We had that first wave of rain that moved across Oklahoma earlier today. We are now gearing up for our second wave. The thing is, this isn't it. We still have multiple waves of rain, heavy rainfall as we go throughout tonight, tomorrow, and even into our Monday. So let's break this down for tonight. Tonight, the risk I am going to be watching is going to be a flash flooding potential across areas, especially that got heavy rainfall earlier today. Also watching for a severe risk as well. So again, here's a look at the radar at the moment. We have these storms, as you could see, moving up towards the northeast, and some of these storms are really producing a lot of heavy rainfall. Zooming in a bit closer here, we're looking towards east of OKC. You can see OKC right here. We are dry at the moment. This storm right here pushing away from Seminole, but still producing a lot of rain eventually for our friends over towards Okemah, north of Wewoka. And this storm here has really been producing a lot of heavy rain from Pauls Valley, Paola, and now is finally starting to shift off towards the northeast. Some very brief, strong winds with this. That was going to be just north of Stratford as, again, this moves off towards the northeast. We do have storm chaser Nick Smith out on this storm. And Nick, you were already telling me that a lot of the areas you're noticing rainfall from earlier still in some of the ditches.
Yeah, so right now we're in Pauls Valley. We're actually right in downtown, and man, there's a lot of water. There's probably water's flowing across where the Loves is here in downtown, probably good 12 inches, maybe 18 inches deep, and it's creating some issues as people try to drive through. There's a couple stalled cars, but lots of water down here. This storm is very, very strong this down here, and I'm afraid that's what we're going to deal with for the rest of the night. Back to you.
And that's exactly what we're going to be dealing with. We're talking about that flooding potential, but we're also talking about these storms now really having an environment that can produce some of that strong storms and then also some of that severe weather. So this is what I'm watching next. These storms across southern, southwestern Oklahoma, these are going to be pushing up towards central Oklahoma. Here's a wide picture. That's not it. We're even looking at those storms that are over into Texas for right now. So all of that is going to be headed our way. I want to show you what that severe weather risk is. As we head over the next few hours, I think we'll start to get at least a bit better of an environment for these storms to get a bit more organized and produce some of those damaging wind gusts. You're looking at wind gusts even up to 70 miles an hour. Also going to be watching for any brief spin-up tornadoes along a line that'll be created as we really get closer towards midnight. I want to walk you through our predictor. We get to about midnight, 1 a.m., and we'll start to see more of these storms push into central Oklahoma and eventually see a bit of a messy line created along southern Oklahoma. Remember, we do have the time change for tonight, so this is now as we get to about 2, 3 a.m. After that time change, these storms are moving east of I-35 into eastern Oklahoma by early tomorrow morning. By 6 a.m. they're out of here, and then we're watching our next wave that moves on up into the morning, and then another round of heavy storms and even potentially severe weather, flooding as we head into the afternoon. So multiple waves here we're going to be watching. Here's the severe risk for tomorrow along I-40 across southern Oklahoma. Here's that tornado index. You're looking at a 4 on the scale of 1 to 10. So we will have to again watch tomorrow afternoon for that brief spin-up tornado potential. Into Monday, too, along I-35 into eastern Oklahoma, watching for that level 2 risk as well. Here's that flood watch. This goes through tonight into tomorrow and then also into our Monday. Outside right now, OKC, you are quiet, but like I said, you do have some of those storms that are nearby that will eventually be moving on in. Temperatures overnight, we're looking at 50s to right around 60, pretty mild out there with the rain. And then tomorrow, we're watching those storm chances really increase into the afternoon, especially that severe weather risk across central Oklahoma. Still going to be breezy out there for tomorrow, too. Overall temperatures, we're hanging out right around 70. Also keep in mind, again, tomorrow's sunset going to be right around 5:30 with, again, falling back overnight for tonight. We're watching that second wave of storms, like I mentioned, overnight. We're not done with that, though, because we're looking at another severe risk for tomorrow and that flooding risk that does continue through Monday. Here's a look at that 5+5 day forecast. After we get through Sunday and Monday, we're looking towards Tuesday. We are dry at that point. Temperatures fall to near 60. Then we're looking at more rain chances by the end of next week. And you're up to date with the latest First Alert forecast.